H D Edgar, Mayor of the City of Op. Mayor, at one time you were on the board with the Airport Authority back when EJM came into the picture, and they gave their proposals and everything to the board, and y'all have done what y'all did. As we know now today, last month in October, no notification, nobody was told in the media, nobody in the community was told, only the people around it knew that EJM left the building. And in doing so, they left us with a $9 million tab on bonds. And you and I discussed this several years ago, that if that ever were to happen, that the city of Op, the city of Andalusia, and the county would be held liable for that bond.
That's exactly right, Eddie.
Can you tell me what you perceive, what went wrong with that? I mean, just...
Well, EJM was in the making when I got first elected and went on the board. And what I think went wrong was we didn't do our job effectively by gaining the necessary financial information that we needed to gain to make this project be a viable project. Having said that, this project did enable the airport to get millions of dollars in grants. We got a lot of grants toward this project. Well, now we find ourselves with two state-of-the-art huge hangars built for C-130s with fire suppression systems. Great hangars. The problem is finding a tenant now to pay the lease payments, the bond payments. Our portion of the bond payment will be about $8,000 a month. Well, that's going to drastically hurt the city of Op to pay that $8,000 a month. I don't really remember what the county's part. I just know our part.
Well, that'll double when the other hangar kicks in as well.
No, that's the total that we'll have to pay out if I'm understanding it right. No, it won't double. And
okay.
I may not understand it right, but that's what I've been told. But even at that, if it doubled, it just compounded twice, you know. But even at $8,000, that's $96,000 a year that we don't have to put into this hangar. We'll have to cut other projects such as possibly the economic development. We may have to take that money and pay on this bond, and other projects that we've been making contributions to. So we'll find it, but it's going to be a hardship, and I'm in hopes that real soon that the Economic Development Commission of Covenant County will find somebody to occupy those hangars, and I know they're working on it. They're talking to several large companies. Tucson Roberts, I think, is heading that push up, and you know, we just find ourselves in bad economic times, but what can you do? You just have to keep going, and we've got them, and we've got to pay for them. You know, that's just the bottom line. And it's unfortunate that it's happened this way. I think my estimation of it is we didn't fully do our job on the front side of the thing.
Well, Mayor, with that being said, we'll roll back 3 or 4 years with WKNI, and back in the heyday, as I call it, WKNI went down to Crestview prior to EJM getting the hangar and all the stuff approved here in the county, and we found just doing interviews with local businesses, local political people down there, that they weren't quite exactly what they said they were, and we brought that information back to the community. Yeah, I think you remember that, and what I'm seeing is back 4 or 5 years ago, we were told we were naysayers. It was negative, talk positive about our community, and you know, people are saying today, after EJM, after Sitel, after all these projects that have gone off, the arena of $5 million that was spent years ago, and to have it now in private hands, which, you know, is open for debate on that, but you know, to a $1,500 a month lease on a $5 million piece of property. What's going wrong here? I mean, do we not have people? If a TV station can go down and find out this information and bring it back. What are our boards, what are our people not doing?
Well, I think if we're guilty of anything, it may be overzealous in trying to bring jobs in. We get all excited when somebody says, wait, I can bring you 150 jobs. And we just get overzealous, and maybe we haven't dotted all our I's and crossed all our T's in our efforts. I think we learn from our experiences. I think we made some mistakes. I don't think those mistakes will be made again. I certainly hope not. We certainly can't afford it anymore. We made the same mistake with Perry Healing. I did.
Right.
I was completely taken in, as you were, and we learned about that. It's unfortunate that happened, and that nobody in this area gained from this experience. And
well, the citizens are left holding the bag again.
well, they are, and yeah, we're sitting down there with a 6,000 square foot building. Two, yeah. And I'm talking about the Perry Healing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Now we're sitting over here with two huge hangars with an admin building, and they're very nice, state of the art.
Absolutely.
And I feel it may take until the economy picks up a little bit, but some of these large companies, like Northrop Grumman or Boeing's moving to the Carolinas, I think, out of Seattle or somewhere. But these hangars, there's no better in the country than these hangars. They're the top of the line, and somebody will want them, and the sooner the better.